Get 6 months of unlimited access to local news for just $2 when you subscribe today. This price won't last long, so lock it in now at duluthnewstribune.com. That's duluthnewstribune.com for 6 months local news for just $2. Hello Northlanders, it's Tuesday, March 14th. I'm Wyatt Buckner with the Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now here's a look at today's headlines. A Duluth man admitted Monday to supplying the drugs that killed a Cloquet native in Hoyt Lakes in January 2022. Carter Ryan Gallo, 26, pleaded guilty to a third-degree murder charge in the overdose death of Corinne Elizabeth Lee Sorensen Brock, 22. Sorensen's death was attributed to the effects of fentanyl, a highly potent painkiller, and otizolam, an anxiety and insomnia drug, according to court documents. Investigators said they found text messages and financial records confirming that Gallo was a regular supplier of controlled substances to the victim. Gallo already has multiple felony convictions for prior drug sales and is currently serving prison time at the Minnesota Correctional Facility in St. Cloud. He was sentenced in October to 6 3/4 years in prison, with an anticipated release date of August 2026. Sorensen, according to her obituary, grew up playing hockey in Cloquet and had a compassionate personality that led her to work in the mental health field. She married her husband, Eric Brock, less than 2 months before she died. A new chalet at Chester Bowl is getting closer to reality after the Chester Bowl Improvement Club this week announced the public phase of a fundraising campaign. The $2.7 million project, in the works for nearly a decade, so far has raised $530,000 from Chester Bowl supporters. A federal grant is expected to cover $1.35 million of the project, leaving about $820,000 still needed to begin construction. The existing 1972-era chalet's foundation will be reused, but everything else will be gutted and rebuilt, with usable square footage in the chalet doubled by adding a third floor. That will help alleviate overcrowding, especially on ski weekends, as participation in the ski program has nearly doubled. This winter, there were more than 1,000 ski and snowboard rentals for the season, with over 1,900 season passes issued, up from about 750 sets of skis doled out 15 years ago. It's hoped the grant will be in place and the extra money raised over the next 2 years, with construction starting by spring 2026. Meanwhile, a new, permanent bridge crossing Chester Creek, linking the chalet and the ski hill for all seasons, a critical element for the program, was added last fall. The bridge was funded with 2 grants totaling $196,250. Work was provided by City Crews. Chester Bowl's winter ski season ended Sunday, a bit earlier than usual, due to mechanical work scheduled to be completed on the chairlift. After a winter storm dumped more than a foot of snow, city officials are reminding residents to remove snow from gas meters and make sure vents for furnaces, boilers, and clothes dryers are not blocked. Preventative action can head off outages or even a case of carbon monoxide poisoning. Residents are encouraged to make sure their homes are equipped with working carbon monoxide detectors, placed so that they will be heard by all, day or night. If anyone smells gas or suspects a carbon monoxide buildup, vacate the premises and call the City of Duluth Comfort Systems at 218-730-4100 or the 911 emergency line. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought by the News Tribune's hockey podcast, Bulldog Insider.
Good morning. This weather forecast for the greater Duluth region. Mostly sunny and chilly today with a high right around 30 degrees. South winds around 5 to 15, increasing a bit this afternoon. Becoming mostly cloudy tonight with temps falling to around 20. Mostly cloudy and a bit warmer tomorrow. Also breezier with south winds increasing to 10 to 20 and a high temperature in the upper 30s. Some spots in Wisconsin may touch on 40 degrees. There'll be a chance of light rain and snow Wednesday night and Thursday, for the most part scattered and light, eventually turning into a snow accumulation of an inch or two on Thursday. That snow likely will continue, however, into Friday and the weekend with an increasing north wind. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist John Wheeler.
Thank you to Bulldog Insider for their support. The weekly podcast, hosted by News Tribune reporter Matt Wellens and My 9 commentator Zach Schneider, features University of Minnesota Duluth hockey players, coaches, and alumni. New episodes drop every Thursday on duluthnewstribune.com or wherever you also get this podcast. Reporting for today's episode was done by Tom Olson, John Myers, and Peter Passy. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.